Let's do the Times now and an update on trans madness in Scotland. So let's turn to our Scottish trans expert. I'm not saying you are trans, Leo, but you're an expert on trans madness.
I am trans.
I didn't want to say.
I am a woman. Because in Scotland, all you need to do is say you're a woman and you're a woman. So the Scottish Justice Secretary, Keith Brown, says that there are no trans inmates in Scotland's females' jails who are violent towards women this week. He basically says this week. There were last week, before everybody said, wait a minute, maybe you shouldn't have violent males, males who are convicted of violence against women in female prisons.
That's always been my position, but I'm a right-wing radical.
Yeah, I mean, they say, people said, oh, these women in Scottish prisons are vulnerable. And it's like, are you joking? They're women in Scottish prisons. I mean, that's three words right there that say they're not vulnerable. You know what I mean? That Isla Bryson, the transgender, the one who transitioned during his court case, he would have been the most feminine woman in that jail if he'd actually been in there. Actually, he did make it in there. So yeah, basically the Scottish Government has announced a pause on placing trans prisoners who have a history of abusing women, including sexual violence, in female jails. Kind of makes sense, but it goes against the SNP's ideology. Their ideology was, if you say you're a woman, and we're going to make it really easy for you to transition. And obviously, predatory men can exploit this. So now the SNP are backtracking. There's an amazing interview with Nicola Sturgeon.
Yeah, she was called out.
Yeah, she said trans women are women, but yeah, these transgender women, they're not going to be allowed in female prisons. It's like, well, are they women then? I mean, they're female prisons. So you're saying they're not women?
This one.
As soon as they enter a prison, they stop being women? Like, what is a woman? Surely it can't be based on geography or what building you're in.
You have to go to Nicola Sturgeon and she just decides on an ad hoc, sort of case-by-case basis whether you're a woman. It can't really work, can it, Jonathan? But I also don't understand why it's a pause. Just stop doing this. I mean, it's good that there's a pause versus no pause, but why not just end the policy?
What do you think was the trigger event for it to be addressed now? Because if this has been going on...
It was that guy going in there with the tattoos on his face.
He's actually done a lot for women prisoners, you could say, inadvertently.
I see what you mean, as a sort of martyr figure.
No, not the martyr figure.
Tasteless angle you're going with.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that his sort of high-profile case has changed this...
It's true. It's made it impossible to maintain this ridiculous position.